Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. Episode number, 168 today. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Please remember, you are now reached the middle of the week. Everything from here onwards, plain sailing down towards the weekend. So if you enjoyed today, I'd love to see a little thumbs up. That'd be brilliant. And of course, subscribe as well to my channel if you are new. Cheers. So, I mean, obviously, yeah, we now have Nedved, Elise, Gittins, and Yashin. They were from my big 90 times 4 pack, which was absolutely epic, I have to say. I did not expect to get over 3 million coins worth of players from that pack. I'd seen some good ones on socials, and I'd seen some like absolutely tragic ones. So yeah, it was a very, very welcome surprise for the RTG. And I'm going to do some 84 times 5s. I know we've now moved on to the 83 times 14s. I love them. They're like my favorite. So we'll get to that, I think, in tomorrow's episode. But this will be my last batch of like 84 times 5s. And I'll tell you what, it's probably one of my best batches. We got Cucho Hernandez there. Second one, we get another Fantasy FC player. You love that. Spanish centre-back from Liga. Oh, so it's probably not even going to be the Fantasy FC player. It's going to be a double walkout. And that is going to be Irene. And let's go. We got Mateus Tell. Do you know what? I've really, really wanted this card all week. He's way cheaper than he should be. But I really, really wanted him. I don't know what the upgrade situation is for him. But I just, you know what? Yeah, like, what a card. Welcome to the club. It's one that I genuinely have really wanted, and I thought about going out and buying because he seems like undervalued. But we've got him, first owner now, so let's hope Tottenham could start getting more wins. I know they beat Ipswich, but yeah, if we could, you know, start getting some more wins now, so we can get upgrades, please. That'd be lovely. And then we do get a Courtois in the third and final one of these 84 times 5s. It's all right. It's an 89, isn't it? I cannot complain whatsoever about that. Now, moving on. What have we got next? I can't remember. Oh, wait, is it even more 84 times 5? Oh, yeah, I actually had 2 days in a row's worth, didn't I? Because I went away to Nottingham Forest in the Cup, so I was sort of getting ahead from Sunday and Monday, or, yeah, something like that. I don't know when these 84 times 5s are from, but obviously I got a day or two ahead. So let's start with 6 of these instead of 3. You love to see it. Now, whilst that's going on, I do need to have a little sip of my just regular honey and lemon. That is still rather hot and really lemony. Wow, that is zesty, you could say. I don't know how that's going to help my throat, but maybe I need a little bit more honey in there to sort of soothe the throat. A lot. I see some people asking, like, how are you? You seem ill all the time, all of that sort of stuff. Yes, it does seem to be the case, doesn't it? I'm actually feeling fine. I feel absolutely all right. There's just obviously something in my sinuses that makes me cough, feel all bunged up, blocks my ears, and sounds nasally. So hopefully, I'm doing a few things at home now to try and change like the variables, to see if hopefully that'll make a change. So fingers crossed, I'll start sounding a little bit more like my normal self in the next week or two. Bruno Fernandes and an inform in that final pack there is not the greatest, but we'll take it. Now, I built this squad here for Fantasy FC Cup number 3. And I thought, oh, I've done a really good job there. I've got some good players in that squad. It looks a little bit OP. So we'll go into a game with that in a moment. But first off, I'm just going to do a little campaign mix pick. I love these. You know I love these. It's a bit weird, though, that this and the icon pick both re-released as like 87 versions. When are we going to start getting the 89 plus versions of these? Joel Linton's a nice one. I'm taking him straight away. I know he's the lowest rated card there, but I also know that he can fit into one of the Evos, like 30 or 40k Evo. 40k, central to sensational. I mean, look at that card. Is it worthy? I don't have an Ipswich player that could fit into that. Should we spend 40k and get Joel Linton up to that? Curious to know your thoughts. Anyway, I went onto my transfer list and was quite pleasantly surprised that I still had a bunch of stuff that I hadn't sold post-weekend league. So that was, yeah, like I said, a little bit surprising. So upon selling most of it, I mean, that's going to take us getting close towards 400,000 coins again, considering we were broke a few days ago. It's good. So I'm now in the cup, and after the first game, I sort of thought to myself, oh, wait, hold on. Go and have a look at the objectives, Tom, because you might have just built a cool team, but you might not be completing all the objectives. And I was right. What a moron. So I spent all this time building this cool squad, and then eventually changed it to this, which looks severely underpowered compared to the other squads. But it is what it is to feature all of the players from certain league. I think you needed Serie A, WSL, La Liga. Yeah, something like that. So I fit players in from that. Now, of course, Fantasy Cup number 3. A lot of you might have done it already, but it's no rules. It's actually a lot of fun. The first couple of games where I forgot that it was no rules were a little bit stressful, and I probably quit those. But for the remainder of the games, when I figured it out, and it was like, okay, just trigger a run, get your players to go offside, but because it's no rules, it doesn't matter, and you can just score. It became like kind of super easy. So yeah, it was enjoyable when you got the objective done like nice and quick. This Iñaki Williams seemed very good. Obviously, he's very fast, and he breaks that line very well and stays offside in a lovely situation there most times. So it worked, and I have to say, yeah, out of all of the sort of fun game modes that this cup has provided, swaps was definitely the worst because of the accessibility issues and how seeing things was just awful. Mystery ball is mystery ball, like you can enjoy it, but sometimes it's a little bit meh. But this one, I have to say, I actually really enjoyed. The amount of like tactical fouls and just out and out slide tackles, scything people down, was actually good. I just fear that I'm going to do that in like normal games now, and they get sent off straight away. So it took me an hour, got all that stuff done. We get this Evo for physical stats of a player, and then just to confirm, another couple of things have sold, up to 375,000 coins, whole bunch of packs to open, and a new Evo for the club. It's a dub. I think it's a dub. So the physical evolution will boost the stat in the physical department for your player, and it gives like extra strength and aggression, I believe, which is obviously what then boosts that overall stat, and gives Bruiser Plus to a player that you can only pop it onto players that have one playstyle plus. So yeah, it's actually quite a good. I quite like the route that they've gone down there, and it doesn't take the overall of the player up. We'll get to that after. We'll have a little brief look at a few of the players that I've thought about after we've done these reward packs. But again, it's the same packs as last time from the cup. Certainly worth playing. I mean, I've not played any rivals this week, and to think that these are the packs that I get for playing an hour in that fun cup versus the packs that I would get for trying to get at 5 or 50 or 12 wins or whatever in rivals, there's a mismatch, right? It's not worth it as much to get to do rivals at the moment when the fun cup is there. A super rare occurrence happened, nearly as rare as packing Mbappe. I finally got myself Theo Hernandez, who is arguably the best left back on the game. Now, there aren't currently any Evos out that I could put him into when there has been so many over the last few weeks. But I'm sure it'll come. Time will tell. And we'll be able to, you know, get one of the best left backs on the game. I'm buzzing for that. Finally packed myself Theo Hernandez. You'll have to see it. And then we instantly get someone from the same club and nation in Mike Minan. And then the Future Stars, Fantasy FC player is Gesand. Actually looks pretty good. Rapid and Power Shot Plus. I know people don't use Power Shot Plus so much anymore. It's more about finesse and stuff. But 2 informs. Every single player there a walkout, essentially. Yeah, great stuff. Really nice 85 times 7. As if that was ever going to be terrible, you know? So these are my options for putting the physical on player. If I put it on Leaf, he actually gets 95 physical, which is insane because he's already got really high jumping and stamina. So that seems to me like if I'm going to put it on an Ipswich player, it really should go on him. I saw that I could put it on Rio, getting him up to 90 defending, 90 physical. Could be an option. Anticipate and Bruiser Plus as playstyle pluses. Could put it on this McManamum and then tie it alongside the King of Egypt to make him one of the best overall statted cards on the game. Could do that, and I'm definitely thinking of doing that. I saw Laurent Blanc go up to 91 physical, but he's still a bit slow. Eder Militao, I mean, that's a pretty decent card waiting to happen because he's only 85 rated. The next centre-back Evo that comes out for him, I mean, you could turn him into a monster. Considering I have, like, Vinny and stuff, perfect link for that. That could be useful. Could be a wise move, actually. So those are a few of the things that I'm thinking about, and let me know who you're putting your physical boost onto. Well, it's actually cooled down quite a lot since a few moments ago when I had my last sip. So I did that challenge number 3. It wasn't all that. And I am going to go ahead and do an icon player pick for the end of the episode, because those of you that are still here watching it, you're loyal. You deserve a little icon player pick, all right? So thank you. Thank you once again. I know the viewership hasn't been as good this year as previous years, but I thank all of you that are still, you know, loyally checking into the RTG every day and enjoying it with your lunch or whenever you watch it. I really do appreciate you. And I'm super sorry that I don't get to the comments and stuff. That, you know, it's an anxiety thing. Maybe I'll talk more about it one day. But for now, let's end the episode with an icon player pick. 1 of 3, 87 plus. We'll start with the right-hand side and get Butragueno. Not bad. Middle. You know what? For a small flare, that's about as good as it gets. Zambrotta. Gattuso. No, thank you. I did a little price check, and it turns out Butragueno's 130. Zambrotta's like 330,000 coins. I think because he is evoable. I'm going to take him. Dynamic image, decent card, left back, right back, 4-star, 5-star. Potential to play left back or right back for me once evoed a bit further up. So I'm just waiting for the right thing again to come out now. But yeah, still sitting on a load of paid evolutions, as I'm not sure which combos work yet. Still haven't used Gittins, Elise, Hamsik, Tell, Yashin. You know, maybe I'll play a little bit of Rivals to get 5 wins or something. But my friends, that brings us to the end of the episode for today. If you've enjoyed it, I'd love to see a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on socials, all of that grand stuff. And my friends, I will catch you tomorrow. I'll see you later. Have a great day, and I'll see you then. Peace.